And good evening, everyone, across America and around the world, wherever you may be, on a Wednesday night, September 23rd, 2015. And hey, okay, that was weird. All right, had two up for some reason. Anyway, welcome aboard. Hello, everyone. Hello, everywhere across America. And this is the day that we were supposed to, or what was supposed to happen. Something was supposed to happen to launch the end of the world. Anybody familiar with that? Whoops, had to move the camera just a little bit. Didn't want to, okay, here we go. All around the world. Here we go. For just a little while, we're going to be live tonight. Because I wanted to be live yesterday on yesterday on the radio, but I was today on the radio, but I was on yesterday instead over on Spreaker on GJRB. But now I decided that since I had some time alone tonight, that I was going to go right back here again live on Google Plus Hangout for a Gary Russen program preview. And we're going to talk a lot about stuff, but mostly what we're going to be doing on the radio on GJRB Online in October. Now, we're going to be on the air on the radio station in October, GJRB Online on Spreaker. And our first broadcast is a positive rock show. That's my Christian rock show. We're going to be on the air with that. And sometimes I like to just turn my monitor down to my headphones. Only on account that my headphones sometimes causes me to delay talking because I have a talk delay when I hear myself in my headphones. Now, if there's no music being played or anything going on here, I usually just take them off because I just don't like the confusion that it causes when my voice is in my headphones and I'm talking in the microphone and there's a slight second delay and it's really weird and it screws up my voice. Okay, it screws up what I'm going to say. I lose track of all thought. And so I decided the better way is that if I'm not going to play anything, I'm not going to put my headphones on. The last time we went on the air on here had a bit of a problem. One of them was I don't understand why I don't get voice when I share videos on here. No audio. I get video, no audio. So I don't understand now. I don't get that. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. When I cut the mic off, I'll see this video, no audio. So I don't know if it has to do with the fact that the microphone doesn't pick it up off the computer here. And I'm not getting the audio. And so I'm still going to play videos on here. I'm going to play around with it to see what I get and why my audio doesn't show up on here and why I can't get audio through here. And trying to figure out how I can get my computer to pick up audio that I'm broadcasting live. So if anyone can help me with that, I appreciate it. Otherwise, I went on here live, going on live tonight. I was going to go on other people's hangouts, but there really isn't that much on there for me right now. So I decided I'm going to see if I could drum up listeners this way. I invited the public to a broadcast. Don't know if I'll get any responses, but the other day I had one viewer and then he left. That was last Friday. Had one viewer on here and they left. So I don't know if I'll get any viewers on here tonight or not, but I could be the sick of talking to myself. But, oh well, you know, pretty much my life story. First off, I wanted to talk about our program schedule. Like I said before, I'm going to do a screen share again of that and show you the schedule as of now for the first 2 weeks of the month. And want to do that. Let's see, where is that? Down here a ways. Okay, program, that's not it. It would be my program schedule. Okay, what I'm going to have to do is go into my documents and find it. While I'm doing that, I'm going to talk about today. It is 6:59 Central Time. Okay, 7:59 Eastern. So far, with about 5 hours left in the Central Time Zone, 4 hours left in the Eastern Time Zone. This day has gone by pretty fast, and there has been no incident, no rapture, no devastating things happening here. Let's put it that way. Nothing that will put us to the end of the world. Now, according to a scientist, being Isaac Newton, 500 years ago, predicted that today, September 23rd, 2015, the world was going to come to an end, or so he thought. This is what makes me laugh, because I always do this. You people have to quit predicting the end of the freaking world. It's like, come on now, how many times are we going to go through this and go without incident? No doomsday. Okay? I'm still here. I haven't gone nowhere. I'm still here. So, hey, you know, stop the doomsday predictions, people. They ain't happening. Hello. Oh, my goodness gracious. It keeps happening. What cracks me up is people still fall for this stuff, okay? That's what kills me. It really does. It makes me laugh. It's funny. And I always laugh. It's hysterically funny. And what can I say? I just have to laugh at it. So, okay, I'm going to be, this will be seen on my GJRB Google Plus site. Sorry about that, folks, picking those on the air. Don't mean to gross you out. Sorry about that. No viewers. Who's going to care, right? No viewers so far. Yeah, I'm not getting much viewers. I'm working on it, but so far, zilch, zip, zero. See it at the bottom of my screen. It pretty much will stay that way. Anyway, I'm talking to none, but you know my theory. A lot of people usually come on board and watch later. So I thought, well, I'm going to do a screen share once again in review of the schedule for the GJRB first 2 weeks of program schedule. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that right now. Yeah, and all right. Okay. All right. There it is. The October's schedule. All right. Want to view the entire screen. No, I don't want to view the entire. I want to do it this way. Okay. Screen share. Here it is. First week from October 5th to October 17th. We're not on the air that first Monday. That's our last minute prep for the air week, including my Freestyle Friday, which is going to be on October 9th, and Finding Songs for my Emerging Artist Show, Positive Rock Show. And then on Tuesday, we start our broadcast off at 12 o'clock noon for the CCF church services. Follow that 2 o'clock in the afternoon by the Positive Rock Show, Emerging Tuesday. Then on October 7th, which is Wednesday, that will be for production or FM station, GJRB Online. I could broadcast that day, but we usually don't. But sometimes I do my FM 9-foot signal. And I've got other stations on there, including my 80s format, my jazz format, my Christian talk, and my Memories 107.5 adult standards, and my rock and roll oldies. Those are my other stations on those other frequencies, and I've told you that before. Now, going into the ongoing projects, I've explained to you what that is. Ongoing projects are projects that keep going. Don't need to be done that day. I just keep on doing them, okay? Various things I do, editing, show prep, stuff for upcoming Best of Gary Russen programs, stuff like that I do in show prep, usually ongoing projects. Ongoing projects are fairly simple, and all they do is tell you exactly what programs that I'm working on. And I'll show you an ongoing projects list as soon as I type it up sometime. And I'll do a future one on a Wednesday night. We might be doing this a lot more often here on Google Plus Hangout and be on Wednesday nights, so look for that, okay? Ongoing projects on Thursday as well. It's also Bible study. I usually go on Bible study and record that for Spreaker, and that goes on the air that following weekend on our podcast weekends. Otherwise, ongoing projects I do on that day, and also show prep continues for the Gary Russen program way out there, and or the Gary J's sports page. Now on Friday, October 9th, well, we're not going to be on the air till 2 o'clock on Spreaker, but on the FMM, Talk FM 108, which is my FM signal, I run local commercials during national programs of Rush Limbaugh. Okay, this program, then on Saturday, now you see right after that, 2 o'clock in the Central Time Zone, 2 o'clock p.m., it's the Gary Russen program, Freestyle Friday edition. That's open lines, open phone, open lines, open chat. No holds barred, just leave it wide open. It's just wide open. Anything can happen on this show. Anything. Okay? It usually does. It's Freestyle Friday, and it's always fun to do. Podcast weekend, that weekend is regular podcast of the last 7 days. Bible study and the best of the Gary Russen program. And I've got one I'm working on, which will be coming up real soon. And then on week 2, which will be from October 12th to October 17th, no broadcast that week until Friday. So we're pretty much no broadcast on Spreaker until Friday. But my Talk FM or my FM stations might be broadcasting. And I'll usually give you the details on the radio as to if you live in the neighborhood of 800 28th Avenue North, what stations will be on the air. On Friday, that week will be October 16th. We're going to go on the air at noon for Smooth Jazz. Love that music. Smooth afternoon, smooth jazz. Smooth jazz is our smooth jazz, nonstop jazz for about a couple hours. And smooth afternoon follows on Spreaker, on GJRB Online. Great smooth jazz, always play emerging artists, new music, always new music. Have a lot of new stuff I always play. Usually almost every jazz show I play new music. And it's always fabulous. I love doing it. And then that week, regular podcast, the last 7 days, will be the following edition. Bible study, the best of the Gary Russen program, either a brand new show or it might be it might be the upload still on Spreaker from the previous week. I usually keep it up there for about 2 weeks. So usually by that time, it's in its second week on there. It also includes some classic podcasts I might add as well from the previous months. I might repeat a swing time. Now, talking about that swing time, which I'm working on now, swing time, I haven't added that in yet. So, but on what I call swing time is a pretty neat show. Big band music, 40s. I do a show on a particular band leader. First couple of shows, I did one on Tommy Dorsey. Fabulous show that was. That's coming up. I'm going to repeat that as a podcast. It'll be heard podcast weekends for 2 to 3 consecutive weeks starting in the middle of October. And I'll give you that schedule when I get back on, if we're on again next Wednesday night. If we do another one of these next Wednesday, I will have that schedule up for you so that you can see that. It's pretty cool. And we'll have a chance to see it, and we talk about it. So I hope that maybe you could be on part of that. It's going to be really good. It's big band music, and a new show that following Saturday will be Big Band Swing Time Favorites. Now, Swing Time Favorites is all the selections I played over past big band shows and songs that I'm going to pick for coming shows. And I just play them at random. And if you're out there listening on Spreaker and you want to hear a big band selection that you like, I'm going to be leaving that open for you. I'll be taking requests on my cell phone number. And you'll have a chance to play a song you like. Maybe you want to listen to a big band piece. And then it all leads up to November, when a brand new episode of Swing Time goes on. I'll be recording that. Swing Time, and that's Swing Time 002. And I will be right back with more in just one moment. Please stand by. Hello? Yeah. Why? Huh? Took all kinds of pills. Yeah. Okay. Love you too. Bye. I wish she'd take her cell phone. I hate when she does this. Well, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I got an emergency call, and I have to go. So I will be on the air again for another edition, possibly next Wednesday. We're going to do this again next Wednesday. I'm hoping maybe she'll be at the YW again next week, and we can do this again. Otherwise, we will plan on another day where we could do this podcast. We're going to think about maybe picking a day out of the production week in which we could do podcasts. Don't know. I'm going to try to see what we can do about it. At this time, though, I'm going to be saying goodbye, and I will talk to you next time we get together for another edition on GJRB TV on YouTube. That's going to do it for now. We'll be back again real soon for another edition. And don't forget, the Gary Russen program will be on the air October 9th on GJRB Online, on Spreaker, on Internet Radio. And it's all going to start with October. It'll all start on October it'll all start on October 6th. We'll be back on the air October 6th on internet radio on GJRB on Spreaker. Until then, I'm Gary J. Russen. Thanks for watching.